room. So basically what you saw are all the companies that I've been involved with for the last 25 years. And most of it actually we've built from bricks by bricks from the scratch. Talk more about the hardware. As we started our, I was 16 at that time, and we had a huge tragedy in our family. Some of you might know. It was a big tragedy because to us, he was kind of like the person that is unstoppable. He's like our inspiration, not only to us as the children, but like to the extended family. So losing him shaped a big part of our life, and we could never like imagine like losing that very early age of 45. I was 16. My younger brother was 10 at that time. I was just appearing the O-level exam 2 months before. My sister was appearing the HSC exam. So our life started with that, with this tragedy, and I think that's from where I got the purpose of life. Pretty much. Our mother at that time focused on our education, and she made sure that we finished our education before we get into the business. So I finished my A-levels and then I went abroad. And even during these hurdles, my sister, she stood third in the HSC board exam. My elder sister got into medical college. So yeah, we kind of started with that struggle in our life. As I went through university, I was kind of this time that I will come back to the country. I was actively trying to get involved with the business. What I used to do is I used to go to my professors all the time and ask them to connect me to, we were in apparel business. And even at that time, I was always trying to connect to the big. And I was kind of building up that enterprising spirit within myself. And as soon as I graduated in '99, I got on a plane the next day and I came home. So when we started with my father he mainly started the bank in 1984 and then an insurance company in '87. But in his business, he started a garment factory with cargo and ships. So my journey began with that. As I took over, we had around 1,400 people at that time. And what I did basically is, I think my speaker before, he spoke about a lot of the principles. I think it's kind of similar in all of our disciplines. When I took over the business, I had a lot of ideas, like any of you, young mind, wanted to do a lot of things. But I kind of took it patiently. I started listening to people. There were people who was into manufacturing for many years, much older to me, and I was 22 years old at that time. So a big part of it was actually learning. While I was in the factory, I was kind of learning from the traditional people, from the people who's been running factories for many, many years, kind of trying to understand their philosophies and kind of suppressing my ideas. As I matured, over a period of 2 years, 3 years, we started thinking of the first expansion. And that's when I kind of wanted to make a change. And the big change that we made is we engaged a professional management system in place. So what you see, the first expansion that I did, I made sure that each of the factories is how to choose the areas of production. And I must say that all these decisions have paid off, actually. And with the second factory, we paid off the loans, we made it successful. We actually bought a SIG factory from someone who's much older to us. And the journey started with that. The third factory that I think I have the slides here.